universe, it's Caner Tip Tuesday, and today we're looking at the third person in the fight. What does that mean? Before we get started, a warm welcome, especially if you're here for the first time. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon so that you don't miss any future content. You have free resources, the most important one, the no-cost Cane Clarity Call, especially early now in 2025. Go ahead and text the letter CCC to the number on the screen. In less than 24 hours, we will be in a conversation with you, answering all your questions as it pertains to the cane culture, everything from canes to how you can get cane trained wherever you are in the world. That's the key, and that's what we do at ACSD. So when I say the third person in the fight, what am I referring to? I'm referring to, you've been following me now for any length of time, you know that I am referring to your verbal skills. And it's not just what you can do with the tool. It doesn't matter whether you have the tool or you don't have the tool. Those verbals are going to act as the third person in the sense that if you're paralyzed by the fear and shock of the moment, in a high stress situation, the adrenaline is pumping, you know what I'm talking about, right? If you've ever been in that situation, it interferes with your coordination, with your ability to make quick decisions. Some people, you know, you forget your name, you're paralyzed there, and on top of that, your voice doesn't even come out. Then your verbals are going to act against you in that sense. And that's something that you can communicate to your loved one. Think about it. God forbid you're often, you know, in the bushes somewhere and you're being assaulted and there's law enforcement. Maybe they could help you, but they don't even know you're there because they can't hear you. So that's number one. That's the importance of it. If you use them correctly, in an assertive fashion, assertive, back off, get away. Think of what law enforcement says. Down, 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 down. They give commands. It has a psychological effect on the opponent, which magnifies the effect of whatever you're doing, whether it be a strike, a move, right? So you palm heel to the nose, back off, back off. Though it's assertive, it's not a victim cry for help. While we're discussing that, no, please, do not expect individuals that are around that may be looking to step in. They don't want to do that because, well, everybody has a concern for their own life. The most that they will do is they will take that phone and they would film it, which doesn't help you right there in the moment. That's why you need the skill set, right? But yes, it's something that, you know, if in an abduction situation, a child screams out, "You're not my dad." I mean, I don't care who you are, you have a cell phone, you're gonna turn around and look, right? But at that moment, you're gonna need the skill set. So how do you practice this? Regardless of the skill, whether it's power shots, whatever it is that you're doing, first of all, this is training that I would do. I wouldn't do it out in public. This isn't your movement flows where you're going out there having a good time in your walk and then suddenly, you know, back off, get away. If you're training outdoors in a group, I get it. Otherwise, you know, if you're working on something like a ball bag and you're striking, don't stay quiet. Those of you that are martial artists, you're familiar with the ki, right? Instead of doing a ki, back off, get away, down, back, right? Stop, do it now, right? Oftentimes, instructors, right? You have your students, they're breaking out of a bear hug, they're doing something, they're locking people up, people are going down. I always ask, where do you want them to go? He says, well, in this case, I want them down. Okay, well, tell them, down. That's a way that they can, right? One of the things you can do, instructors, if you have a form of evaluation, you say, hey, you know, give it a number. You know, if you're assertive with your verbals, that's an automatic 5. You know, in that one particular, in our case, it's scenarios, right? We do it in live scenario training with the cane. Tactically, that's what we do. But it's an easy 5 points. You know, if you don't use it, it's gonna work against you. It's a way of reminding them. It's not for the scoring itself. It's just so that they're mindful of it. But it requires training, because otherwise, at that moment, you know, there's gonna be the tendency to, even if you, right, use your strong verbals. Keep in mind that if I'm a criminal, I don't want you to be loud. I want you to be quiet. I want you to be in shock. The majority of the population is not trained. That's how it works, right? Back off, get away. Even if you don't make contact, boy, this person, they're being too loud. They're calling too much attention to themselves. I think I'm going to live to rob, steal, whatever it is they're going to do another day. Okay, so that's the importance of the third person in the fight, which is your verbal skills. Don't ignore it. Make it an integral part of your cane training, whether it be cane, empty hands, or whatever it is. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next video.